This is a diagram of the long bone. The majority of the materials we used was clay. We used different colors of clay to represent different things. And we used pipe cleaners, and we used sponge, and we used paint to color the sponge. So we used these materials because we wanted to make it look realistic and such. So we also just used different colors to represent the diagram as best as we could. So what we used for that, the majority of it was clay, and the compact bone is basically closely packed osteons or a Haversian system, and it's dense bone in which the bony matrix is solidly filled with organic ground substance, and then it houses the osteons, which is a supply of blood to the spongy bone, which is right here. And then for the spongy bone, we used a sponge, and it's usually a short, flat, and irregularly shaped portion of the bone which receives blood from medullary cavities, which is not from the peristome. And then it's usually at the ends, which is the distal esophagus and the proximal esophagus. And then an osteon is a cylindrical structure that contains a mineral matrix in living osteocytes, and it's within the compact bone. So they would be located within the compact bone right here in there. And you can also see that I forgot to mention, but we used spaghetti. So right here is the spaghetti, and those are represented by osteons. Or osteons are within the spaghetti. And then with the lamellae, they contain osteocytes and are plates of collagen fibers that are found in mature bones. So we also labeled that. It's not clear, but the lamellae serves as a cementing layer between the primary walls of adjacent cells.
The following structures are very hard to see in the diagram due to their small and microscopic structures. The canaliculi are microscopic canals between the lacunae, which route nutrients to osteocytes and expel waste products. Lacunae are minute cavities in the long bone that contains nucleate cells. Osteocytes are mature osteoblasts which have become trapped in the bone matrix. They continue to form bone, which is important for maintaining strength. Perforating fibers are in the matrix of connective tissue with collagen fibers, which connect the prostomium to the bone. Epiphysis is the rounded end of the long bone, which allows the bones to move smoothly in the joints. Yellow bone marrow is involved in storage of fat, which is stored in adipocytes. This creates an energy source for bones. The medullary cavity are central cavities of bone shafts that connect red bone marrow and yellow bone marrow.